In the journey of life, you often find yourself navigating through a complex landscape of external appearances and internal realities. The concept of inner refuge, outer shine, encapsulates the profound truth that true radiance originates from within, and that nurturing your inner sanctuary is the key to shining brightly in the world. This path begins with understanding that your inner refuge is not a distant, unreachable place, but a vital, accessible space where peace, resilience, and authenticity reside. Cultivating this inner sanctuary empowers you to face external challenges with grace and confidence, allowing your outer shine to reflect the luminous strength of your inner world. To start building your inner refuge, you must first cultivate self-awareness. This involves tuning into your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations with honesty and compassion. Make space for reflection by dedicating time each day to silence and mindfulness. This could be through meditation, journaling, or simply sitting quietly and observing your breath. As you deepen your awareness, you begin to recognize patterns, thoughts that drain your energy, emotions that overwhelm you, and habits that either support or hinder your well-being. Recognizing these patterns is the first step in transforming your inner landscape into a sanctuary of peace and authenticity. Creating a safe space within requires setting boundaries that protect your mental and emotional energy. Learn to say no to commitments and relationships that drain you or do not align with your values. Boundaries are not barriers, but rather bridges to your well-being. They allow you to preserve your inner peace and focus on what truly matters. Practice assertiveness with kindness, communicating your needs clearly and respectfully. When you honor your boundaries, you reinforce your inner refuge as a space of safety and self-respect, which becomes the foundation upon which outer confidence can flourish. Nurturing your inner refuge also entails cultivating resilience. Life is inherently unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. Resilience is the capacity to recover from adversity, to adapt, and to grow stronger through challenges. Develop resilience by fostering a growth mindset. View setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for learning and development. Engage in practices that bolster your emotional strength, such as gratitude, affirmations, and reflecting on past triumphs. Remember that your inner refuge is the wellspring of resilience. It is where you gather your strength, renew your hope, and find clarity amid chaos. Self-compassion is a vital component of your inner refuge. Instead of harshly judging yourself for mistakes or perceived shortcomings, practice patience and kindness. Speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend, offering encouragement, understanding, and forgiveness. Self-compassion reduces inner criticism and promotes emotional healing. As you become more gentle with yourself, your inner sanctuary becomes a sanctuary of unconditional acceptance and love. This inner warmth radiates outward, influencing your interactions and how you present yourself to the world. Deepening your inner refuge involves embracing authenticity. When you align your actions with your core values and true self, your outer expression becomes more genuine and compelling. Authenticity fosters trust, attracts meaningful connections, and allows your inner light to shine unencumbered by masks or pretenses. To cultivate authenticity, reflect on what truly matters to you, your passions, principles, and desires. Live intentionally, making choices that resonate with your inner truth. This alignment creates a harmonious inner state that naturally radiates confidence and vitality. Practicing mindfulness in daily life enhances your inner refuge by anchoring you in the present moment. When you are fully present, you experience life more vividly and respond with clarity rather than react impulsively. Mindfulness cultivates gratitude, reduces stress, and deepens your connection to yourself and others. Incorporate simple mindfulness exercises such as paying close attention to your senses during routine activities, mindful breathing, or observing your thoughts without attachment. Over time, these practices strengthen your inner sanctuary, making it a resilient foundation that supports your outer shine. Physical health is intrinsically linked to your inner refuge. When your body is well-nourished, rested, and active, your mental and emotional well-being thrive. Prioritize sleep, balanced nutrition, and regular movement. Exercise not only enhances physical vitality, but also releases endorphins that elevate your mood and boost confidence. Engage in activities that bring you joy, dancing, hiking, yoga, or sports, since positive physical experiences reinforce your sense of vitality and inner strength. When your body feels good, your inner refuge becomes a sanctuary of vitality and resilience, which naturally enhances your outer presence. Mental health is equally essential. Develop coping strategies for stress and anxiety, such as deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, or creative outlets like art or music. Seek support when needed. Therapists, support groups, or trusted friends, recognizing that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Addressing mental health proactively fortifies your inner refuge, enabling you to face external circumstances with calm and clarity. As your inner sanctuary grows stronger, your outer shine becomes more authentic and sustainable. Nurturing your spiritual connection, regardless of religious beliefs, can deepen your inner refuge. Engage in practices that foster a sense of purpose, belonging, and transcendence, such as prayer, meditation, nature walks, or acts of service. Connecting with something larger than yourself provides perspective and comfort, especially during challenging times. Spiritually grounded individuals often exude a quiet confidence and inner peace that radiates outward, illuminating their outer presence with a gentle, compelling glow. Cultivating positive relationships is vital to maintaining your inner refuge. Surround yourself with supportive, inspiring, and honest people who uplift your spirit and encourage your growth. Healthy relationships serve as mirrors and anchors, reinforcing your sense of worth and authenticity. Practice active listening, empathy, and gratitude in your interactions. Limit relationships that drain your energy or foster negativity. When your inner refuge is secure, you attract and nurture connections that reflect your inner harmony, amplifying your outer shine. Balancing your inner and outer worlds requires intentionality and discipline. Create routines that nurture your inner sanctuary, morning affirmations, meditation sessions, journaling, or quiet reflection. Likewise, invest in your external presentation through grooming, dressing in ways that express your personality, and engaging in activities that showcase your talents. Remember that outer shine is a reflection of inner health. When you feel good internally, it naturally manifests externally. Take pride in your appearance, not as a superficial act, but as a form of self-respect and self-expression. Practicing gratitude is a powerful way to reinforce your inner refuge. Each day, identify moments, people, or aspects of your life that bring you joy and appreciation. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, fostering contentment and inner peace. When you cultivate gratitude, your inner sanctuary becomes a wellspring of positivity, which radiates outward, enhancing your interactions and presence. Visualization techniques can amplify your inner refuge and outer shine. Envision yourself confidently navigating social situations, achieving your goals, or radiating happiness and health. Use vivid imagery and positive affirmations to embed these visions into your subconscious mind. Regular visualization builds self-belief and resilience, creating a mental environment where your inner strength can flourish and your outer glow shines brightly. Practicing kindness and compassion, both toward yourself and others, further enriches your inner refuge. Acts of kindness generate feelings of connection and purpose, reinforcing your sense of belonging and inner peace. When you lead with compassion, you foster trust and warmth in your relationships, which in turn enhances your external aura. Cultivate a generous spirit, recognizing that your inner refuge expands when shared with others, creating a ripple effect of positivity. Developing patience is essential on this path. Inner growth and external transformation do not happen overnight. Embrace the journey with grace, understanding that setbacks and slow progress are natural. Be gentle with yourself during times of difficulty, reaffirming your commitment to nurturing your inner refuge. Patience allows your inner sanctuary to deepen and stabilize, ensuring that your outer shine remains authentic and resilient. Engage in creative pursuits that nourish your soul. Art, music, dance, writing, or any activity that allows self-expression. Creativity unlocks parts of your inner world that may otherwise remain hidden, fostering authenticity and joy. When you immerse yourself in creative acts, you reconnect with your inner child and your passions, which radiate outward and enhance your outer presence with vibrancy and authenticity. Regularly celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Acknowledging progress reinforces your inner confidence and encourages continued growth. Celebrations can be as simple as a moment of gratitude, a personal affirmation, or sharing your success with loved ones. Recognizing your journey nurtures your inner refuge, creating a foundation of self-empowerment that naturally shines outwardly. Learn to accept and embrace change as a constant feature of life. Flexibility and adaptability strengthen your inner refuge, allowing you to remain centered amid external shifts. When you view change as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat, you cultivate resilience and inner peace. This mindset radiates confidence and serenity, making your outer shine more compelling and genuine. Practice humility alongside confidence. True inner strength includes recognizing your limitations and valuing the contributions of others. Humility fosters genuine connections and a sense of groundedness, preventing arrogance and superficiality. When your inner refuge is rooted in humility, your outer shine becomes a beacon of authentic self-assurance, combined with kindness and openness. Maintain a sense of purpose by engaging in activities that align with your values and passions. Purpose fuels motivation and provides meaning, which are essential for inner fulfillment. When your actions reflect your core principles, your inner refuge becomes a source of inspiration and stability. This inner clarity naturally enhances your outer presence, attracting opportunities and relationships that resonate with your true self. Incorporate nature into your routine to reconnect with the natural world and restore your inner balance. Nature has a calming, healing effect that nurtures your inner refuge. Spend time outdoors, observe the beauty around you, or participate in activities like gardening or hiking. Nature's rhythms remind you of the cycles of growth and renewal, reinforcing your resilience and inner peace, which radiate outward in your demeanor and energy. Develop spiritual or philosophical practices that support your worldview and inner peace. Reading, contemplative prayer, or philosophical reflection deepen your understanding of life's mysteries and your place within it. These practices provide comfort and perspective, strengthening your inner sanctuary and allowing your outer shine to be rooted in a profound sense of purpose and connectedness. Engage in acts of service and kindness, both small and large. Serving others not only benefits those you help, but also enriches your inner life. Acts of generosity cultivate feelings of gratitude, compassion, and humility, reinforcing your inner refuge. When you serve from a genuine place, your outer shine becomes a reflection of your inner grace, inspiring others and creating a ripple of positivity. Maintain a sense of humor and joy. Laughter and playfulness lighten your internal landscape, reducing stress and fostering a positive outlook. When you approach life with a sense of humor, your inner refuge becomes a joyful sanctuary that naturally radiates outward. Sharing laughter and joy with others amplifies your outer shine, making your presence uplifting and infectious. Continuously seek personal growth through learning and exploration. Whether through reading, courses, or new experiences, expanding your knowledge and skills energizes your inner life. Growth instills confidence, curiosity, and resilience traits that enhance your outer radiance. Embrace lifelong learning as a core principle, allowing your inner refuge to evolve and shine more brightly over time. Foster an attitude of gratitude and appreciation for your journey, your challenges, and your achievements. Gratitude transforms perspective, turning obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into lessons. When you adopt this mindset, your inner refuge becomes a sanctuary of acceptance and hope, which in turn reflects as a luminous outer presence that draws others in. Prioritize self-care as an act of love toward yourself. Regularly engage in activities that replenish your energy, whether through rest, nourishing food, or leisure. Self-care affirms your worth and maintains your inner sanctuary's strength. When your inner refuge is well tended, your outer shine is authentic and sustainable, radiating health and vitality. Finally, cultivate a daily practice of affirmations and positive self-talk. Repeating affirmations that reinforce your worth, strength, and potential rewires your subconscious, anchoring your inner refuge firmly within. This inner dialogue shapes your external reality, making your outer shine a natural expression of your inner truth. As you nurture your inner refuge daily, you become a luminous presence, a beacon of authenticity, resilience, and serenity that brightens the world around you.